All right, this is the SAS Viya 8 practice assessment. And to do this, we're going to run through two separate practice problems. The first one starts on page 416, the basic course notes. So to do this, first we've opened up practice 4.1, and we're going to create a geocoordinate map. So let's go ahead and open up editing, options, find the geo coordinate, go ahead and add that in, and we're going to assign data. They want us to add employee country for geography, for size, average profit, and for color, for color average profits, and for size, nothing it looks like at this time. We'll keep it at frequency. And then for data tip values, it wants number of employees to be added. All right. So now we need to answer the questions. I'm going to go ahead and maximize. And those questions are, which country has the highest average profit and the lowest? Let's go ahead and click this. So we can see the country with the highest average profit is DE, which I believe is Germany up in here. And then the lowest average profit, DK, which I'm not actually, it's Denmark. Okay. So Germany has the highest, Denmark has the lowest. Now, which country has the highest number of employees? Highest is the US, and the lowest is, once again, Denmark. So both of those make sense. Now, what we're going to do next is create a dual axis bar line at the bottom of this canvas and assign the following data items. Let's go ahead and minimize out objects. We are going to create a dual axis, let's see, bar line chart, dual axis line chart. Oh, actually, I don't think that is exactly the correct one because we want bars in there as well. So let's delete that. Dual axis bar line chart. There we go. And then we're going to assign the category of anniversary month, the measure number of employees, and the measure line to be average profit. Okay, so now let's go ahead and maximize this. We are going to want to, let's see, sort, I believe. We're going to want to sort the bars by anniversary month in ascending order, which it looks like we already have done here. And not representative on the graph, so let's go ahead and figure out a way to do that. So to sort, we're going to go ahead and right click on the graph, sort. It wants us to sort the bars by anniversary month in ascending order. So click that. And as we can see now, we go through January, February, March, April, May, etc., all the way to December. So it follows the structure of a year. Now to answer the question, in which month were the most employees hired? Let's go ahead and sort employees. We can see that in January, the most employees were hired, and it's also representative in the graph here. Secondly, which anniversary month contains employees that generate the highest average profit? This is going to be July. And as we can see here in the chart, it has the highest average profit. And that is the end of those questions. So before we move on, just to maximize, we have a full report here with 3 separate types of graphs that can tell us a lot about the data set we're looking at. Now let's move on to the second practice set. All right, for the second practice set, we're in practice 4.2a. Now what we're going to want to do on here is first set the viewer customization level so that users cannot change the data type or type of chart used in the report. And to do that, we're going to go over to options, scroll all the way down to viewer customization. And let's see, we want it so that they cannot change the data or the type of chart. So we're going to go ahead and move it down to simple edits. As you can see here, allows only changes that do not alter the original intent of the report. Now, go ahead and add a new page. And we're going to create a bar chart. So go ahead and drag bar chart over, assigning data. For category, we're going to assign group. For measure, we're going to change the number of employees to total profit. Now, what we're going to want to do is next sort this bar chart, and we're going to sort it by total profit by group. Let's see. Okay, so sort, and we're going to, it was ascending, so group ascending. And here we have our bar chart. Now we're going to answer the following questions. Which group produces the highest total profit? Let's go ahead and maximize it. Sort total profit. We can see that outdoors does. Then which group produces the lowest total profit? Same deal. Looks like temporary does. And if you don't want to look at temporary, trainees is the second lowest. All right, and to wrap this up, it just wants us to, once again, sort, and this time sort total profit in descending order to get a clear picture of which groups produce the most profit from top to bottom. But that's all for SAS Viya 8. Thanks for watching.